And now, after 1972 is the last Apollo person landed on the moon. Everybody knowing Neil Armstrong, who is the first person who landed on the moon, but nobody knows who landed last. Anybody has idea who landed last in the moon? No, it is a Green. Both of them from the same college. He's a junior of Neil Armstrong and a friend of his wife, Janet. Okay, so this is a way it goes, but this is a correct time. Correct time means nine. This is so far 12 people only landed on the moon. Right? 1972, last man landed on the moon. Now, even after 50 years, it is only 12 persons only landed on the moon. After that, the moon landing is not, nobody has paid for loan money because of the budget constraint. And there are not much activities in the space also, except 1981 space shuttle starts. 20 years there was a gap. Then space shuttle also stops, right? Now, slowly the NASA budget has come down. 2010-11, they have stopped space shuttle also. So America, US has to depend upon countries like USSR to go to the International Space Shuttle. Now, recently, SpaceX has joined. Okay, this is a period in between this 60, 70 to 2000, 2010. India has picked up. When others are not doing much, India has developed from the SLV 1980, where 1981 space shuttle is being launched. We are launching a satellite, first satellite launch vehicle in on 1980. When space shuttle, US is launching a space shuttle with man to International Space Station. But doesn't matter. But we have developed all our capabilities, and this is again the space activities has picked up. The reason is one, private people are allowed to enter into the space, like SpaceX. Not only SpaceX, there is another Amazon chief, Jeff Bezos. He is having his own company, and usual NASA is also planning to go to moon and everything. So 1969 we first time we went. We are going to go back to moon again. So this is a correct time you can enter into space where there is lot of activities. If it is 80 or 70, we cannot name, not much activity. Or again we have going to Mars. So the correct time you have joined is a correct place here. What you have to do? And most of the startups activities I have seen mostly in training, training the people, giving lectures, right? Very few people are making the model and joining the international competition, etc. Okay. So my advice is anytime first educate yourself before educating others. You have to update. Correct. So this is more important in the space. But what are the frontier areas of space? Is mainly it is you have to be aerospace is going to mix up with multidisciplinary like robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. All these kinds of things are coming in. So it is not regular aerodynamics or structural or propulsion. That's all the basic. And moreover, space. I have seen the space in this assay because they are reading more about space and watching more launches, etc. They are inherently their curiosity is grows up. They are entering into the space field. Some of them successfully modeling CubeSat. I asked a person today, one person I was talking. He was giving a lecture in CubeSat. What is your basic? I said, he said BBA. Right. So the space is a field where all the people can join. It is whether it's arts people or engineering people are entering the field. So engineering people must be much more knowledge, and especially aircraft we cannot make. Even they make, you can say make a model aircraft or RC aircraft. That's all. But in space, there is a component satellite you can make, right? That can be used for public applications also. This is the advantage of the space. You cannot fabricate a big vehicle like a GSLV or PSLV or SLV, right? Not even SLV size. But you can fabricate satellite. You can design a satellite and manufacture a satellite. But now there are lot of opportunities to launch your satellite. So satellite is a CubeSat or InSat. This is the area where you can venture more in space now. That's why a lot of people are doing CubeSat. So you have to take particular application, social application, which will be more useful for the people, and start designing some CubeSat and those kind of areas you concentrate more. integrate artificial intelligence. Here, space robot, right? Now, design a space drone, space UAV that can fly in Mars, right? The Mars rover, the Perseverance, is a name given by a high school student. Out of 28,000 entry, here the name was given and selected by one high school 800 student. So age is not a bar, education is not a bar in space now. So anybody can participate. Try to design for Mars condition, a space drone. Try to design for a moon condition, right? Instead of Earth only, look out other planets also. As if you imagine you are living in the moon, how will you send a drone? How will you send a UAV? Correct. These are the area. So artificial intelligence is one area you do. Next area is the nanomaterial. A graphene, a light and highly strong material and very light material, right? And this is the more important. The material side is a nanomaterial. Intelligence side is artificial intelligence. It is a deep learning, especially machine learning. Deep learning is more important. So these are the areas you have to try to integrate these areas with the space, right? Space is not going to be go alone. It is going to be combined with the people, combined with so many multidisciplinary like this. So multidisciplinary area is more important in space. Your attempt also to ask. Next one is recently ISR also announced lot of open program, but you must ready with the product or a project, right? If ISR is open, means just you can go inside and come. No, it is not that. You must ready with a product or a project first. What you are going to do in ISRO? First thing, what is your project? What is your product? And how much it is useful for public, social, or to ISRO, right? NASA is giving lot of asteroid search program. You must be knowing AASIR like that. So you can join in that. They will give you some NASA images. You have to analyze and find out anything curious, anything peculiar. Like that only people, analyze and find out the Chandrayaan 2, this one, right? The debris of Chandrayaan 1, they find out. Debris is another area where you have to clean, think it over. Think a small, very small, because debris are very, very small size, centimeter to 0.4 centimeter, 0.01 centimeter. So even a drone can catch it, right? Think of a drone which is catching a debris, which is cleaning their space, or it is a sweeper of space, right? Like a cleaning machine, right? Cleaner, what your house you are cleaning a machine now, like that, let it clean the moon or the space from the debris. So these areas you are one of the areas you can. Another is asteroid watching, right? You cannot do much more. Asteroid mining is a area, but it looks a lot of things. But get the data from NASA and ISRO. Start analyzing the data through a software, which is very easy for you to, without much design or material vehicle. Try to analyze the data and find out something and help the NASA and ISRO. So ISRO also you can do it. You can approach them. A lot of ISR imageries are available. Take the satellite images. Try to use some software and get the details, and frame by frame. So you may get some idea. And it may be useful, or sometimes you find something very curious, which is unnoticed, which will help you in the ISRO as well as your knowledge. So these are the areas you have to concentrate and spread the education of the space. Space education is being spread along with the institution. You go to higher elementary school, higher school level, there itself the space education, modeling. So these are the areas and you have to concentrate more in the future. Okay, we are in the digital area. Another one is graphene and nanomaterial technology, artificial intelligence, and moreover another one is coming 3D printing. Right? How will you mix a 3D printing with aerospace? Right. Let us see SpaceX is fabricated using the 3D printing only. Lot of things are fabricated in the SpaceX, in the rocket. Even engine also fabricated using the 3D printing. Okay. These are the integration techniques you must integrate with the space and God. Okay. So space doesn't need, you may be ECE, you may be mechanical, you may be aeronautical, doesn't. So space doesn't belong only to aeronautical. Okay. It is not only to aerospace, it is belong to everybody. Any engineering can start in the space for their application. Okay. And celebrate the people who are the pioneers at the same time. You must celebrate Apollo Day today. right? Like astronauts day today. The first astronaut landed on the moon. So you must celebrate the celebrities in the last history. Either it's a world or Indians, right? So Kalam's Memorial Day is coming. Like this, not only that, there are Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, Sadish, a lot of people worked in the space, much before even Dr. Kalam sir. Right? There are gurus for Kalam also there. After that, there are people also there. So celebrate. What is July? Actually, July 18th was the first satellite is launched. SLV successful flight, but nobody celebrated. Right? So like that, you note all these events and get then only the people will get interested. July 18th is the first successful launch of the satellite SLV-3. Correct? So now it is how many years? It is 40 years. So you must celebrate. So 40 years, 40th anniversary, these kind of things of celebrating your birthday in McDonald's or somewhere. Celebrate the birthday of the Rohini satellite. Okay. So honor the celebrities, invite them, hear the talk, and involved in various places. Now space, lot of materials are available, lot of connections available. You can try to contact NASA, some of the club, some of the members. Even today also there is a seminar we are going to have with a NASA scientist. Okay. Like that, use your network. Right? Aerospace is a network-based education. So you have network the people and get into the space. Okay. Any question particularly, you ask me, I will answer. So I appreciate you. You are doing a very good work. So it's the initiation day, 20. I wish you a lot of luck, lot of events, lot of achievement. Your club must have some goal. I will make one small helicopter or something you must in the initial day. At the end of the year, you must be able to achieve and present to the world. Right? Lot of people are doing lot of achievements. Smallest satellite, smallest weight. There are lot of parameters of the satellite is there. You take one, try to do the record. Try to enter in the book of records. Okay. Even the people with the BBR, they are doing some record in satellite. And nowadays launching is easier because ISRO has opened the scene. So easily launching is possible, but it is slightly costly. But combined with some university, you make your own satellite for your own application. But it must be people's problem, right? Practical application it must be combined with the aerospace, model it and launch it and show it to the world. Space is my here. And any question you can ask me, or any guidance you can ask me throughout the program. But have a goal, set a mission, right? By mission, I will do this. Our society will do this for next 1 year. This one. We'll achieve the membership also, right? Like this, I will. How many members are now? It is only REC college or all over India?
Most of it only like Raj Lakshmi Engineering College members.
Only REC only, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you integrate all your branches at various. I had Kumaraguru also on branch is there, VIT also on branch is there. I went to VIT also, and I came to SAR. So like that, you combine all your branches, have a big event, which is remarkable. Or what is how will you space can be applicable to COVID situation? You need not go and give a medicine, but you can talk to the people and console them and mentally, right? You can motivate the student. Those kind of things you think it out through space, the space application, or some of the social this also. Okay, you come with a product. You can combine with the Lions Club, you can do it. I am the Lions Club president also. I will help you in some of your work in space. You tell me any public sector, we'll do it. We'll sponsor some of the events if it is good. Okay, I'll make arrangement for that also. Right? Any question you can ask.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for your wishes and
Go for again. Two webinars are there after 9 o'clock night. Another is in 5. 5 o'clock it is myself and one George. NASA scientist is talking. You must have received the links. Again, night 9 o'clock, another NASA scientist who worked in Mars rover is going to talk. Okay. So all this you participate. Any advice you call me and okay. Right. Right. Thank you. Any question? Otherwise you can leave. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Any question is there? You can ask.
Yes, sir. So the government has passed a new bill on privatization of space industry in India. What do you think about it, sir?
It's a good move. It's a good move. But what I'm telling is privatization is like not like SpaceX. Right? A human program you cannot participate. So it is not like SpaceX is parallelly doing. It is not parallel. Nobody is parallel to ISRO in India now so far. But a lot of contractors are there. You are not contractor also. In the first stage of PSLV is contracted by L&T or somebody. So a lot of private companies already there. It is not privatization. It is the openness for a student like you or for the education institutions where you can help them. You cannot help them, but you can, especially the electronic propulsion, ion propulsion, you can do some small design and present to ISRO, which may be useful to them. The satellite needs small thruster. It is not big engine. A small thing. Analyzing of the imageries, right, for a practical purpose. A lot of imageries are being released by ISRO. You can go to this one, the land data, what are the satellites, cartosat, like that. There is a lot of remote sensing. There are a lot of images are available. Analyze them. Okay. So all these things you can do it and help the ISRO and find out that a new, that enhance, that you join there and see space in, what are the gurus are available and accordingly go ahead. Right? It is not you then cannot bend. Or you can test now. Some of your satellite you want test, you can test. So those kind of facilities you can use now. That is the way involving the paid people, outside people. Any question?
Guys, if you have any questions, you can ask now.
What happened? Arunachalam Chidambaram.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, ask some question.
Sir, you mentioned that we could use the NASA data to analyze for analyzing purposes.
Right.
What are the other softwares that I could use for?
They will tell what are software. You can log in. There is asteroid research combine like that. They will announce. At the time, join the program. Okay, they will do all they will explain and give help all your etc. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually, in India, we're doing national campaign distance.
Arunachalam switch off. Abhijit is coming. Arunachalam, you can mute. Okay, talk Abhijit.
Through SIDS REC and SIDS India, we're organizing an asteroid search campaign, sir, this August 10th.
Repeat.
On this August 10th, sir, we are organizing an asteroid search campaign by NASA's Citizen Scientist Project.
Yeah, correct. The same thing only I'm telling.
Yeah, yes, sir. We have just enrolled. We got 10 teams permission, sir, for this year.
You got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, we got it, sir. We got 10 teams permission, sir, for this year.
Okay, you got it? You got the project?
Yes, sir. We got it, sir. August 10th, it will be starting.
Yeah, again, in September, is somebody told. That same scientist only talking today at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Oh,
That's
okay.
your Roger Hunter. Only he must have given this project. Okay, you call me separately. We'll discuss that regarding the project. Yeah. Abhijit, you can take my number and call me separately tomorrow, not today.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, right. Anything?
So I request, there's one more thing. So I request Ramya ma'am to turn on her mic and speak a few words. So Ramya ma'am is the SDS coordinator, sir,
Okay, good.
for our college.
The staff are.
Yes, sir, she is the mechanical department staff.
I visited once, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I visited once.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for your wonderful speech, sir.
Okay.
Your speech involves students' interest in astrophysics, astronomy, and related fields among the students. Your speech motivated our students to involve more projects, outreach program relevant other areas, sir. We started our SETS student chapter under SETS India by signing MOU in September 2018.
Okay.
Sir.
Which India?
SETS India, SEDS India.
SEDS India, okay.
In the academic year 2018-19, we initiated our SETS chapter with more than 50 members on 2nd February 2019 by yourself only, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you. I remember.
Yeah,
yes,
thank
you. Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you for initiated for this year also, sir.
Right. Thank you.
We need your extraordinary support for our students to make this club in a successful manner, sir.
Yeah. I am honorary, but I will encourage extraordinary students.
Yeah, you.
But I am honorary, but extraordinary student, no problem. Yeah. So regarding the outreach program, somebody also asked from your college. I am the coordinator for the IRSA Dehradun, that
Yes,
50 an outreach courses for my college. Like
yes,
that, you are anybody unless you became a coordinator, nodal coordinator, you cannot your students cannot join. So
yes,
I
sir.
became a IRS.
I
Yeah.
our institute become a nodal coordinate center, sir. I registered it, sir.
Okay, but you got it.
Yeah, I got it, sir. In
Okay.
our members also right now registering for outreach
Yeah.
programs, sir.
But only two members only in our college, CSC, because that is the only available. Other things are closed. So from
Okay.
next year, a lot of people will join. That like the IRSA is one thing where you can get some remote images. IRSA is for imaging. So in that only you can do some GPS application.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you take your Rajashmi College in and around.
Okay, sir.
If you want to locate anything, so this kind of any pocket, even that all these taxes, you can easily trace the taxes where they're going from their college. Some students are boarding. You can monitor. That's kind of safety measures you can provide to the student using the GPS data. Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
We should best of luck, and after that we'll meet one day. Okay, in our college.
Sure, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Right, right. Next time, you make me as president for SEDS, All India. Okay, right. Thank you.
Thank you,
very
sir.
much. Thank you.
Thank
You can call me.
Thank you.
Abhijit, you call me after your subject tomorrow.
Okay, yes, sure, sir. I'll call you.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'll go for next webinar. Just now I come from another webinar. I'll go to another webinar now. From here. Okay. I'll go out. How to go out?
So you can just
That is red. Leave the call, yeah.
Just okay.
okay.
Vansika, shall I continue or what is the next plan?
Yes, ma'am. Now we have alumni here to speak something. So after, yeah,
Any new students are in the meeting apart from our members and alumni? Any other members, other student members?
yes, ma'am. There are many other students like recruits who are not the core members.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll present a slideshow now, ma'am, for the alumni.
Okay. Okay.
So this is Megha. The initiative taken by her is the main reason for remarkable growth since 2018. Her innovative ideas and thought-provoking principles made us what we are today. Thank you, Megha. This is Abhijit Anna, the central support pillar of the whole team, who has given us endless possibilities to build our club. His creativity and a powerful vision made all our dreams come true. Thank you, Abhijit Anna. This is Arun. The first outreach program marked the beginning of this creative journey. His prominent resources helped us extend the reach from just 30 members to 300 recruits. So thank you for that. This is Ajit. The primary support system and his endeavor made our foundation strong. His valuable inputs helped us grow in all aspects. Thank you, Ajit. This is Pragya. The vision that brought us all together as one team was possible because of her. With her exceptional leadership qualities and friendly approach, she won all our hearts. Thank you, Pragya. This is Nitish Anna. The enthusiasm and motivation to lead the team on the right track have been his passion. He is a source of inspiration in guiding us towards strengthening our future goals. So thank you, Nitish. And this is Ramakrishnan. To make the impossible into possible has always been his motto. Our projects have been successful because of his imaginative skills. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of SCBS and taking us for the next course. So I would like to call Megha, turn on the mic, and please speak a few words. Hello, Megha.
Hi. Oh my gosh, this is really sweet. Thank you first. And I was planning to actually tell a lot. I was thinking that maybe Professor Ilangovan will also be a part of this, but all right. The thing was, he talked about materials, right? And I'm sure a lot of you probably follow Veritasium if you are familiar with it. I'm just going to keep it as normal as I can. So, where I first learned about aerogels, and like a few days back, I came to know that it can be used for neutrino detection. So this is like when you read about a random material and you come to know that it can be applied later. That is why engineering is such an integral part of any space, any endeavor actually, but for space especially. Only in 2009 it was discovered that aerogels can be used for neutrino detection using Cherenkov effect, and you can see that it's already being used in the alpha magnetic spectrometer that is up the ISS. So that's the point. It's very, these days, things you find a material and you end up actually using it really fast. That's why when he said that when there's something new, you need to learn. We absolutely need to learn. There is so much going on and we definitely need to learn. So, okay, I'll start what I wanted to speak now. So initially, I thought of telling a long-drawn story about how Abhijit and I struggled through mid 2018 to try and help found this club, and how Abhijit's dedication, played a vital role into making this club as it is today. But I changed my mind because it is a very long story. I was writing pages, so I decided to change that. So I decided to tell the story another day. So we have this club with us now, and it's offering plenty of opportunities for all of you who are a part of this. See, work helps us to survive. Work sustains us, but the universe keeps our soul alive. That's what I believe. Because it keeps you excited. It keeps you motivated for the next day. It's what keeps your passion burning. And there is much to explore and discover, but much more to understand. When I started learning is when I'm realizing there is so much, and you cannot just imagine to what extent there is and what extent has been discovered. And you can see college, I believe, is the best time to start working on your passions, because you can start at any point of time in your life, and you can definitely do it, and it is because it's mainly your work and what you want to do, and so you can start at any point of time in your life on your passions. You can start working on it. But college is one such time when people with similar passions to yours, people who want something similar to you and have different range of experiences, or rather range of knowledge, and you're all working for creating something that is that you all want to do, which you all really want to do. It's not motivated by money. It is motivated by just your soul. So that is why I believe that college is a very important time. And REC for me was an incredible experience. I really grew in REC compared to any other time in my life maybe. But now, of course, I'm growing. I'm continuing to grow now. So I met amazing people through my years in REC. I met amazing people, and they were not people who just knew what to do. They knew exactly how to do it. I think that is a very important aspect. It's not only being driven, but also being able to know how to do things and how to ensure that you're able to get a proper output which you expect when you take up a project or anything. So it wasn't until final year that I actually met Abhi, and he was not only knowledgeable, but he knew exactly where to dedicate his skills and how to execute. I'm sure you're all familiar with his skills, so I don't need to really talk about that. So I had plenty of long discussions with him, like long drawn discussions, and in a way these affirmed my decision today, and they ensure that I went through with what I really wanted to. I mean, of course, there were other reasons I've always wanted to, but they affirmed it, and they made me know that it wasn't something that I just wanted to talk once in a while. I wanted it to be my life. I wanted it to be one of the things, I mean, something I do every day. And although I'm not very actively involved with the club now, actually, but I follow everything that is going on. And when I saw the chemical rocketry workshop and those videos, I was so happy. And I don't know, it's indescribable happiness, probably. I don't know what else to say, because it was like something which you just imagined, and it's actually coming to reality. You know, that feeling is pretty good. And when I used to walk through REC, I always felt that there should be something that I leave behind. It shouldn't be just me going through and just leaving it, just being as it is. You know, I should leave something behind them, something that I would really cherish. And trust me, this club is definitely something I really cherish. And I guess in life also, it's something similar that I want, to leave something behind. So when I finally managed to contribute something to my field, I hope I can come back and SEDS would still be alive and kicking, and SEDS REC would still be strong, going strong. And I hope all the new members manage to do that. All the current board members, everyone. And I hope I can return and tell the rest of my story with Abhijit. So, and Pragya and all these people. I want this club to be the one that defines REC. I want it to be well known. I want REC to be well known for this club as well. And yeah, that's it. Space beckons. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, Megha. We are sure that we'll never stop learning. Okay, now I request Abhijit Anna to turn on his mic and speak a few words.
So, hi guys. Seriously, I've been in this club for more than 2 years now. I met so many people. Because I don't know how we started this club. Me and Megha used to talk a lot about space stuff. And we thought if there is a platform where people like us could come and share things about space, where they can widen the knowledge and share their experience about space, it would be very good. Finally, we did. There was, I don't know how we did, but we started it finally. It took a lot of time. And then at the time we started the club, we had no one. Only me and Ajit were there when we were in final years. We didn't know what to do. So at that time, I met Pragya and team Pragya, Nitish and Rama. They were very supportive. I want someone who was very passionate about space. The thing was, Pragya wanted to do a master's in space-related aeronautics, and even she wanted to do her bachelor's in aeronautics, I believe. Well, so that stuck a team, and we were like, we were going forward. I was like, okay, we started with 2-3 people, and we have 5 to 10 people now. Started growing and growing, and before I know it, there were like more than 100 people out here, and it has been a wonderful experience. And I remember Vanshika and Gayatri. These 2 people, they have come with me for the first outreach project in June 2018, I guess. From that day to till this day, they were like, if I am a pillar of the club, even they were there from the beginning, both Vanshika and Gayatri. And I'm so happy that I'm leaving the club in hands of these 2. I'm really sure that they both will bring club to big places, and have met some promising talents for the next board as well. So the same as Megha, she is doing a thesis now in tachyons, I guess. So she's doing her master's in nuclear physics or something, some physics. Sorry, I don't remember. And even once we both have settled in our life.
I'll just one second. So yeah. Experimental nuclear physics and cosmophysics. Just for that.
Yes, nuclear physics and cosmophysics. So like we want to contribute something in the field of science. Even recently, we're talking about how Tata is coming into the space sector. So private sectors are open to space, and being Tata is one of the company who's very actively recruiting Indian people. So once Tata opens up, I'm hoping that I could apply for being a part of it. So once we both have reached a good position, we want to come back to the club and see how it is. We want Sid Zarisi to still be alive and blooming, and I'm happy. I'm left in my happy hands, both wonderful hands. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Anna. I request Arun to speak a few words.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous because I've never been in in these situations. So yeah, this is my first time speaking in a virtual meeting. So yeah, actually, the reason why I became part of this club is because I used to tutor. I used to tutor English for the underprivileged kids in an NGO. So when I was a part of this volunteering program, I used to observe these kids were so much interested in space and science, and it was so it was so fascinating to see them uh, give speeches about Kalpana Chawla and present topics, space-related topics, and science involved behind the rocket. And it was one of those times when Megha approached me with the idea of actually giving an educative and informative session for the children. So I kind of liked it because every time these kids were curious, they had me search the web sources and help them understand these space-related topics and science-related topics. And when you guys approached me, it was like, okay, they're going to get what they wanted in the first place. So it was really a good move by both Abhijit and Megha truly. And so that began the journey. So the first outreach program, I was also a part of this another NGO, Guardians of the Galaxy, as they call it. So the, that organization is in charge of they recreate the orphanages and help recreate the educational system for the underprivileged children. So I was a part of that, and they Mr.
You're on mute. Arun.
Hello? Yeah. So that was then I thought, why is this orphanage left out from this plan that they were actually executing? So I thought, why not we recreate, our first outreach program, which obviously happened there. So I had a thought that why not we just invite them, invite the students for the outreach program. So it was that the journey started. But from there on, it was truly your team's work, and it was truly I like the work of Gayatri and how she led the team. No, the later outreach posts, I saw many posts, and she was like leading the people. I was like, okay, she's doing a really cool job. I'm basically, I like these projects. You're welcome. So yeah, I basically like teaching children, and learning through the circle that I've got. But SETS Club is really useful in such way, where you get a club where you get to learn as well as teach, and then make use of opportunities that fall up on the way. It's really a true motive. Most of the clubs don't have this kind of motive. They all look more professional than this. But this club, I feel like it's like a more learning and teaching networks sort of thing. So I really like the motive of the club. But from there on, it was truly your club's true efforts that made you stand for what you are today. And also, while I was going through this, I was going through this SEDS India a day ago. So I was looking at these competitions that you guys could be participating. The CanSat, every year they come with a new theme. That was really marvelous. One year they came with a Mars rover. One of my kids in the orphanage was asking me questions about the same Mars rover, and I was like, okay, she might have made it here if she had proper resources. I felt like that, and I although tried to convey it to her, but I couldn't reach her. So anyway, I kind of sometimes I kind of regret that I miss these opportunities. Oh my God, these kids are having so much resources right now. They're having this access to these sessions. They're having asteroid search campaigns. They're having these CanSats. They're having this ISRO's Mars rover competitions. Sometimes I feel like I have missed these. If I stayed a bit more along with the club, I would have utilized all these chances and opportunities to go there and be a part of it. So, anyways, I wish good luck with you, team. You guys are still in the club and you could still make use of these opportunities because if you miss these opportunities, you truly might regret it later because I don't know. I regretted it, so I don't want you guys to regret it. And I would like to thank the other team members, Pragya especially. She used to show me the videos, ask me suggestions. It was really a good job by the team. They asked me suggestions and they consider my suggestions, which I really liked it. And of course, Megha. So Megha was like this. In the first days, initial days of the club, she was like hyperactive, like usually she is. So she used to talk a lot, and so she was so much excited about this club, and it was the first thing that actually got me in this club. She was pretty much excited about how she's going to, when I said the first outreach program is conducted in the Megha Foundation, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to miss this." Oh my God, I'm going to miss this. So yeah. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. I'm just searching. I haven't met Nitish, but I've heard about him, and pretty sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys. You truly have been a very good team. It wouldn't have been possible. Just finding out. Just being the co-founders of this club, he might have felt that this club has to grow more, and he found a perfect team for that. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Varun.
I forgot the most important people, Srinivasan sir and Ramya ma'am. We didn't know how to start the club. We approached Srinivasan sir, and I remember Srinivasan sir being very helpful, and he helped us to start the club. And Ramya ma'am came through. They both are also a very great support for us, Srinivasan sir and Ramya ma'am. We wouldn't have started this club without the support of Srinivasan sir and Ramya ma'am. Thank you, sir and Nana sir.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, now I request Pragya to turn on her mic and speak about the Pleasant Core, like how her journey with the core as well.
Okay, so hi guys, this is Pragya, and I think the first memory that I have with SCDS is I saw this poster when the club was found. It was like a new space club, and it looked so fancy and all that. So I was close to Megha, so I asked her about it, and that's when I have the first interest about the club. And I was overjoyed when Abhijit asked me that, we're looking for the next core team, so are you interested and all that. So I quickly asked Nitish and Rama, and we all had the same interest. So when I joined the club as the core member, the club was in a very new stage. So we all had to bring up new activities, and it was like me, Abhijit, Nitish, and Ramakrishna. We would meet like every other day, and Ramya ma'am's staff room was just below our class, and we would go every week and ask her, ma'am, we want to do this, we want to do that. And she's never told us that okay, this cannot be done, that cannot be done. Even when the places when we needed her to talk for us or get permission from HOD or from the management, she was always there with us for anything and everything. We were like, okay, fine, ma'am is going to take care of it. So we had a lot of help from her. And after that, when I became the president, then I came to know about Vanshika and Gayatri. We used to have all these new clubs, events as well. And what really made me happy was that such big people like Ilangovan sir, Dorai Raj sir from ISRO, and from other esteemed organizations like Space Chennai, and even the workshop that we did recently, a lot of people were so ready to come to our college, even virtually. Right now we organized, he was more than happy to come and talk to all of us. So we always got the right support from the management as well as from these people as well. Even now, Ilangovan sir, a lot of students from our college keep talking to him and all that. And definitely, it wouldn't have been possible without Nitish and Ramakrishnan. They were both in my class, and we would always, come up with new ideas, and we all always worked so hard for this club. And the junior people, that is Priya and Vanshika. I mean, they have so much of talent. They went for this asteroid search competition, and they they found out so many things, and they've gained so much of knowledge by online courses in astrophysics and all of that. And we even had Surender, who did such wonderful projects like the drone, as well as the rover, which even now we put it in our YouTube thing. And of course we had so many new things. Apart from that, we had the blog, we had the YouTube channel, we had the Instagram, and every time we post any quiz or something. And now our Instagram channel has crossed 550 also. So it's a great thing, because when we started it was around less than 100. So very soon we grew exponentially, from even in terms of our number as well as in terms of our reach. And it's only been possible because of our alumni, our staff, even Abraham sir, as well as Ramya ma'am, our mechanical department also, as well as the juniors, Vanshika, Gayatri, Ramapriya, Surender, even Ritika. Some of them have not joined today, but I know that if there's any work, even if I'm not present in college, these people were more than enough to handle the whole event by themselves. I was not present for some workshops also, but these people, they took charge of it, and they did it so beautifully. So I think I'm more than happy to have gotten the right guidance, the right support, as well as the best cooperation to bring this club together. And I think individually also I have grown along with this club. I've learned so much professionally. So yeah, I think it's going to inspire me for life. And I thank everyone who gave me this opportunity to be part of this club.
Thank you, Pragya. Now I request you to introduce the next whole team as well. Pragya.
Yeah, so I've been introducing the next core team. So the next core team is, we've tried to reduce the number of team members from last year. So this time the president will be Vanshika. Congratulations. You've been part of the team for 2 years now, and you deserve it. You've been there for everything. So congratulations. And yeah, and then after that we have Gayatri. She's the outreach head who's been there for 2 years, but this time we've chosen her for a different role. So she's going to be the HR and finance head. So congratulations, Gayatri.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and we have Ramapriya. Though she's junior, she's no less in terms of experience and knowledge. So we've chosen her as vice president. She's well deserving. Congratulations, Ramapriya. Yeah. So then moving on, even though from the juniors, we conducted the auditions recently. We have El Shirin. She's going to be the event head and PRO. Congratulations. Hello. Yeah. And okay, then moving on, I'll just announce the whole list. So then there is 1 minute. There's Bharani, will be the project head.
I presented the, yeah, you can see the presentation.
Okay, fine. We'll be announcing it in order itself. So we have the social media head who is Errol. Errol has been part of so many online competitions and he's won so many things also. So there's nobody better than Errol to be a part of the social media head, and he's done a wonderful job in the posters and videos. So kudos to you. And there's outreach head Badri. So congratulations, Badri. You have big shoes to fill in. We have high expectations from you because Gayatri never gave us an opportunity to complain. So I hope you match those expectations. And then I said Barney, project head, and then we have Balaji as the secretary. Though he's a junior, we've identified such huge potential in him via his work. So he's won a lot of competitions as well. So I think he'll be the best suitable person for this post of secretary. So that's it. It's 8 of you this time as the core team of 2021. And we hope that we made the right choice in all of you all, and you all of you work together as a team along with the guidance of Ramya ma'am. So I wish you guys all the best. And now I would give it over to Nitish. I think he's there. I think he would like to speak a few words.
Okay, thank you, Pragya.
So, hi guys. So my memories of this club was when I was, when Pragya approached me with on space club and everything. I was really excited because I always believe that space is the future of human kind, and that is where we're going to go in the future. So that was basically my first thoughts, and that was what pulled me into this club. And huge thanks to Neha and Abhijit. Without them, this club wouldn't be founded, and they founded it, and they got the support from management. And another big thanks would be to Ramya ma'am, because whenever we approached her, she always gave us an idea, a solution, and always approached the management. And thank you, ma'am, for that. And coming to my core team, me, Pragya, Rama, we had the pleasure of organizing a lot of events, ranging from outreach programs to even the chemical rocket workshop. So it was really a pleasure to be working with you guys. And about the juniors, Vanshika and Gayatri, they have been with us for 2 years right now, and they've done really good work. So I hope we have left you with good hands. So I hope to come back, some days in the future and see this club kicking and alive. So yeah, thank you guys. Have a good one.
Thank you, Nitish. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this event. Hope you liked it. We'll keep you updated on our upcoming online events and workshops through our social media and through WhatsApp. So be active in the groups, guys. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Thank you. You can leave the meeting now. Bye bye. And also don't forget to send the feedback.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye, guys. Thank you for attending. Thank you, seniors. Thank you, alumni.
I'm sorry, how do I send a feedback?
You can just send a message in the group, on Instagram page, anywhere.
Oh.
Yeah, what did you think?
Okay.
Thank you for feedback form.
You want
I did think of that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
One minute. Pragya is okay, nothing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye.
Ashwin, you can stop recording.
Yeah, Nanchita.
Thank you.
Pragya is asking about the alumni's video.